A long time ago, when I was just 4, the Eden Park crowd was in all sorts of roar. The All Blacks had scored 29 points to 9 against a French team really lacking to show. David Kirk held the Webb Ellis Trophy up. The All Blacks had won the inaugural World Cup. The New Zealand team full of good Kiwi men, hard-working tradesmen they all were back then, with farmers and shearers and men that drunk spates. You didn't find those guys at the gym pushing weights. Fitzpatrick and Kerwin, Zinzan Brooke and the like, all of our players could stand up and fight on the field where they played, unpaid, not like now. Some after the game would go milk the cows. Those were the days of good hard Kiwi men, and boys and rugby changed so much since back then. My memories of the All Blacks back then are so poor, I can't even remember all the tries Kerwin scored. I have almost no memories of Coach Brian Lahore. But then again, listeners, I was only 4. Now I will take you along a few years, playing rugby for Ruai with all of my peers. Black was the colour of the shirt on our backs, just like our heroes, the mighty All Blacks. My long-termist favourite, All Black of all, was one of the most feared backs with the ball. He is of course the mighty centre Frank Bunce. I even managed to get his autograph once. To Frank Bunce's left, Jonah was his name. He brought speed, strength and power all to the game. This, my friends, brings us to World Cup 95, where I can pretty much remember all of our tries. Like Mark Ellis' 6 tries in pool play perhaps, and our second string hiding against the Japs. 145 we scored in that test. Can you imagine the scoreline if we'd fielded our best? Next was the semi-final against the men with the rose. New Zealand smashed England, head over toes, with Lomu's 4 tries causing all sorts of hurt. But by the grand final, half our team had the squirts. Then Laurie Mains made a public cry foul, claims a waitress called Susie, whilst out on the prowl. Poison their water, no one knows if it's true. But surely no coincidence with our team fit to spew. The Box made the final. They clearly played alright in their first World Cup appearance due to apartheid. The Kiwis off to a half-decent start, but some due to poisoning were too scared to fight. The game was dead even, and too close to call. Then suddenly Joel Stransky appears with the ball. He slotted that drop goal straight through the sticks, and had 3 million Kiwis at home having fits. I was only 12 at the time, and I knew what was right, and in no Kiwi's mind was that a fair fight. But Susie, you'll get your comeuppance one day, although I'm sure it was not your dare to prey on the water of our team, the All Blacks, our pride, an event we've all had to take in on our stride. But the table has turned, some say for good, as this year the World Cup is in our neighbourhood. So watch what you drink and what you put to your mouth, as we have all sorts of poisons from the north to the south. Come prepared with your doctor and physio crew, and bring your own nurse and your old mother too. But our Kiwi poisons, they won't make you spew. Just bruises and headaches as all you'll accrue. We have strength in our forward pack, speed, agility galore, and all that alone from Captain Richie McCaw. You may hear in the distance calls like, "Bring back Buck," and please keep your hands fair clear of a ruck. We're a hard lot down here, as history shows, with many an All Black taking all sorts of blows. Buck springs to mind, Shelford's his name. He once lost a testicle in a footy game, but play on he did. Us Kiwis were tough, and we're all made up of the same bloody stuff. Norm Hewitt's another hard man in the sport. He once broke his arm in a wreck, it got caught. But play on he did. Like I said, we are tough, and the current All Blacks are 10 times as gruff. There's Whitelock, Woodcock, Thorne, Thompson, Hoare, Owen Franks, Ben Franks, Malamu and McCaw. And Perry Weepu must be a starter, unless Jimmy Cowan is best inside Carter. And Sonny Bill will do all that he can at second 5/8, just outside Dan. And Colin Slade, he plays a good game, so does Israel Dag, Kahui and Jane. And Vito and Borich have made their way back into the squad, along with Tuiava and Zach. Then there is Smith, Mills, Ellis, Afoa and Flynn. I'm running out of rhyming words to fit them all in. Lastly was Kaino, Nonu, Ali Williams and Reed. 2011's bound to be an All Black stampede. So please remember to keep your hands from the rack and recall that story I told you about Buck. As he, like us, is hard on you with one nut, and there won't be an illness affecting you or your gut. Just hard and fast rugby, forwards and backs, as we are New Zealand's 4 million All Blacks.